Okay, moving on then, Civil Aviation Minister Hardeep Puri insists that unless international aviation sector reclaims its pre-COVID space, air bubbles are the only answer to international flights. Puri also stressed that the Aviation Ministry is unable to increase the domestic capacity as many cities in the country are still under lockdown. So that's an important comment coming in from the Aviation Minister himself.
The establishment of air bubbles between India and the other destinations where there is a fairly heavy demand for traffic. Some of these air bubbles, we have completed the negotiations. In the case of other air bubbles, we are at an advanced stage. Why do we need to establish air bubbles? Well, ideally, if, and I've been stressing this in every interaction with you, all these arrangements depend in the ultimate analysis on the behavior of the virus. If the virus was suddenly to atrophy or to dissipate and we have normal operating environment, we would just open it up to normal traffic. But even domestically, as you are seeing, we opened up, I think on 25th May, and we are at 33%. We want to do more, but many of our cities are going into additional restrictions, some lockdowns are taking place. So we have to navigate through a difficult terrain which is affected by the virus. And this is also the case with other places, other cities in the world where we normally fly to. So I will give you an introduction and I will tell you where we are on the air bubbles. Till international civil aviation can reclaim its pre-COVID situation in terms of numbers, I think the answer will lie through these bilateral air bubbles, which will carry as many people maybe as possible, but under defined conditions. Because many countries are still imposing entry restrictions, as are we. It's not that anyone can travel from anywhere to anywhere. You need permission. In the case of some countries, even if you have a visa, a valid visa, even if you have a valid stay permit, you would still be required to obtain an additional clearance. Now, till those restrictions are in place, I think air bubbles is the answer to going forward.